Good Monday morning, Monday afternoon, Jet fans. It's November 4th, 2019. It is about 12:21 in the afternoon. This is my third take on this video. Just had some interruptions, had the video stop midway. So let's get right to it. Let's go to Week 9 in the NFL before we go down to the debacle, which is the New York Jets-Miami Dolphin game. Week 9 started off with Houston and Jacksonville in London, and the Houston Texans won 26-3. Deshaun Watson, who I have in my fantasy league, didn't put up a lot of numbers today, but did enough to win. Jacksonville, this is a little sweet loss or sweet victory for me. You guys acted Bush League last week. Maybe if it was reversed, we would have done the same thing as fans. But the mascot coming out dressed as a ghost, the Ghostbusters team playing loud in your stadium where you had probably a little more than half of the stadium filled with Bush League. You beat us. You caused us to cause turnovers. You scored a touchdown against us. I don't take that away from you, but act like you've been there. They lost. Pittsburgh and their backup quarterback beat Indianapolis in Pittsburgh. Mike Tomlin gets his third in a row. Pittsburgh wins 26-24. Adam Vinatieri, who used to be money, missed a field goal late in the game, which was the difference. Philly keeps rolling. They beat Trubisky and the Bears 22-14 in Philly. That is big for Philly because it keeps them up top in the NFC East, where tonight the Dallas Cowboys need to win and beat the Giants in MetLife, and that's where the week will end in MetLife Stadium, where the Dallas Cowboys 4-3. Look, they come here the second time in a month. The last time they were here, the Jets beat them. That just seems like a lifetime ago, but they come in tonight to face a Giant team who needs this win to stay in any type of contention with 2-6. If the Cowboys lose, it's just the fall a game behind Philly. A Cowboy win is huge because it'll actually knock the Giants to 2-7. The Giants' second loss to Dallas. Every tiebreaker is probably out the window at that point. So Dallas, the Giants will then move on to just see what they can do for Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, as they call him. KC without Pat Mahomes beats Minnesota in Kansas City 26-23 on a last-second field goal. Buffalo keeps in stride with the Patriots. They are 2 games behind the Patriots as they beat Washington 24-9 in Buffalo. I'll wait for Buffalo to beat. Listen, I'm not taking away from them. They won 6 games out of 8, but beat a real contending team. Oakland is making a run for a wild card as they beat Detroit in Oakland 31-24, and it's going to be Oakland's last season in Detroit. Oakland's last season in Oakland before they move to Vegas, I believe, which is next year. So they're going out with a bang. The head scratcher of the week, Chargers beat the Packers in LA 26-11. Aaron Rodgers was not effective at all in this game, so kudos to the Chargers. The laughable, listen, and I'm not taking away from the Jets debacle, but Baker Mayfield, who is very outspoken and has accomplished nothing, who talked about the Giants drafting Daniel Jones, who spoke about, just about anything and everything, who does those commercials, lost another game. This week he had issues with the reporters, how they don't play the game. When he's angry, he plays better. They lost to New England last week. They lose to Denver, who's on their backup quarterback when Flacco got injured. 24-19. Odell Beckham Jr. was hurt as he went to the sidelines after a series. I can't do anything to get a ball get to me, or something. I can't get a ball thrown to me for my life, something to that effect. It is just a matter of time before things just heat up. With that being said, there was an issue with Brown safety Jermaine Whitehead where he tweeted out after the game threats to fans, threats to reporters. He actually said something about having them smoked. He called somebody a cracker. He said he would fight somebody. I don't know if somebody threatened him. Gave out the address to the Browns corporate headquarters and practice facility, told them to come down and meet him there. Well, his Twitter account was suspended, and then he was cut from the team. listen, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram in this day and age is the norm, especially for these young people, these athletes. I'm 46. I use those. I've never gotten into a physical or a threat to physical altercations or whatnot. We do have a disagreement. But he needs to keep a calm head. He represents the Cleveland Browns. He represents the team that he wears the uniform for. And you know what? You don't wear that uniform anymore. Now, was the fan wrong for egging him on? I don't know what the fan said to him. But, you know, when you're going to smoke somebody and cracker and all that, when those words are used, then you have an issue. So, last night, the Baltimore Ravens honored Ed Reed at home. Sunday Night Football, M&T Bank was electric. Baltimore beat the undefeated Patriots 37-20. Lamar Johnson, I think his name is, quarterback, runs a pistol formation. It was very effective. Now, I don't know if defenses will catch on, but, hey, I give you props. You beat Bill Belichick's defense last night with this formation. You caused Edelman to fumble. You caused Brady to get intentional grounding penalties. You saw Brady kind of lose his cool a bit with the refs on that call, as well as he thought it was a pass interference call. The Patriots had their chances, and they just couldn't capitalize. Baltimore beat them soundly. And same thing. Listen, Patriots 9 Super Bowls since 2001. 6 Super Bowl championships since 2001. They went an 18-1 in one season. They're 8-1 this season. You know, I take nothing away from Brady or Belichick or Edelman, but you know what, Edelman, you're the MVP of the Super Bowl last year. Brady, all your rings, you're the leadership. When the Jets played you guys on Monday night, and yes, it was the ghost night, and you guys ran up the score, and we couldn't stop you. Hey, you're not running up the score, we just couldn't stop you. Prior to the game in warm-up, the Patriots came across the 50 to our side of the field, which is usually a no-no. They came into the end zone. They were getting the fan problems up. And they had Patriot fans there. And I'm watching NFL Network to see if we hear anything about Adam Gase or the state of the team. But act like you've been there. And, you know, yesterday you were humbled because you finally faced a team that was on your level and they beat you. So now, teams that are on the same level. The Jets went down to Miami after the debacle last week in Jacksonville, which was in Florida. Miami was 0-7. Jets were 1-6. Everybody said Miami's tanking for their number 1 pick, the quarterback pick. Fitzpatrick is the quarterback, the ex-Jet. What could go wrong? Famous last words from Jet fans. The Jets scored a touchdown again for the second game in a row on their opening drive, and then everything just stopped. Le'Veon Bell, that was fed the ball early and often, didn't get the ball. Sam Darnold, who got passes out, I think he was 6-6 on the first drive, couldn't complete, couldn't get time. The secondary, which Jamal Adams, after the week that you had with the trade deadline and not speaking to Adam Gase, I don't know if it was Gase's choice or your choice, not accepting call from Douglas, talking to the owner, I expected you to be all over the field. I expected you to tap Sam on the shoulder and say, hey, throw me the ball, I'm going to be a wide receiver for you. Keyshawn Johnson playing defensive back. You did have a sack, but that's all you did. You were not anywhere near what I expected you to be yesterday or this season. I'm just hearing about Jet Report now. There's nothing breaking. You should have been the superstar. Prove to everybody you were wrong. And you know what? Be honest. They were asking for like 2 number 1s and a Pro Bowl lineman or Pro Bowl center. I'm figuring, you know, a king's ransom. So be honest. Yes, you're a little disappointed they would trade you, but you know what? Go out there and show them that they're wrong. And you know what? You showed nothing yesterday. You know, Jamal Adams saying he doesn't want to be distracted by this team. Well, you know what? Too late. You're a week too late, Jamal. You need to make it up. You want to be a leader. You don't lead when the team is 7-1 differently than you lead when the team is 1-7. You need to be a leader at all points of the team. And there needs to be other leaders on the team. Sam needs to step up and be a leader. The one problem with Sam yesterday is a problem that's been going on since the Monday night game when he saw Ghost. He had 4 interceptions and a fumble that game. He had 3 interceptions last week. He had an interception yesterday. The interception I can accept on certain levels, not yesterday's. He was rolled out of the pocket. Okay, let's start over. Jets throw what they think is a touchdown pass to Griffin. It's reviewed for like ever. I saw it. I don't think he was going to be ruled a touchdown. He caught it, bobbled it, had his 2 feet in. Caught it, had his 2 feet in. As he went to the ground, he bobbled it out of bounds and then regained possession. The ball never hit the ground, but he never held possession the whole way. I knew they would overturn it. They did. Next play, instead of feeding Le'Veon Bell the ball, who has fresh legs because he's only averaging like 12 carries a game, okay, they roll Sam out because now he's under pressure. Thank you, offensive line. He's going down to his knees, and he does one of these, okay? And he said that he's trying to get the ball out of bounds, trying to throw it away. He didn't have enough muscle on the ball to get out of bounds. Threw it to where there was 3 receivers, but also they threw it to where there was 3 defenders, okay? And it was picked off on the 1. The next play, now you tell me that the Dolphins are not trying to tank, and I don't believe a team tries to tank on the field. I think play calling may be not as drastic. I think play calling is very mediocre. That's how you tank. I don't think a play goes out there and plays 80% because that's how you get hurt. Next play, Fitzpatrick fumbles the snap inside the 1, recovers it on the line, he pulls it into himself, they call it a safety. So in 3 plays, you have a touchdown removed, an interception in the end zone, and a safety. Okay. Jets get the ball, they score a field goal. So they get 5 out of the 6 points on the touchdown they should have had. Maybe 7, but you don't know because Ficken missed a 40-yarder earlier, so you don't know if he gets the extra point. Late in the game, the Jets are down by 2 scores. Adam Gase does not use his timeouts. Okay? I don't know why he's coaching the way he is. He's giving up on this game. He's giving up on this team. He's giving up on his quarterback. Okay? They kick a field goal with less than a minute left and they have to get the ball back and score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. That's easy. You know, you only see the end zone once, so let's try to get it twice in 2 consecutive plays. They don't get the onside kick. There's about 40 seconds left or whatever. Clock's running down. Then Miami's not tanking. Fitzpatrick, instead of kneeling on it, takes it 3 yards back. So the Jet defense reacts and goes after the ball. He gets down on 1 knee. Now they call timeout with 7 seconds left. I have no idea what he was thinking. Okay? Darryl Roberts got beaten like a rented mule. He doesn't look back at the ball, and then he has the audacity to go online and chastise the fans. The fake-ass fans, as I want to quote him. Not the loyal fans, the fake-ass fans. So, that has been the Jet week. Another loss to the Jets. Another loss for the Jets to now the 1-7 Dolphins. 26-18 was the final. Again, Sam's concern with me is his regression in his quarterback play, in his turnovers, in his decision making. There was also a safety against the Jets. So you had 2 safeties in this game. Okay? Sam is inside the 5 and in the shotgun. So usually the center is alerted by the right guard when it's loud to snap the ball. Okay? There was now a lot of Jet fans in Miami, and that's just leading up to my next point. Winters alerts the center to snap the ball. Sam has no idea the ball's coming at him. The ball goes past Sam over his shoulder. Sam looks back at it, doesn't react to it, and the ball goes out of the end zone. Now, Miami could have probably pounced on it, got a touchdown, but they reacted too late. Sam didn't react at all because the ball was way past him. WFAN Evan Roberts said maybe he was so startled by the snap that he didn't even realize how to react. But he needs to react to that. That's another decision he needs to do. But it was a safety regardless. And then Winters is jarring at Sale saying 2, almost like I snap it on the 2 count. They get to the sideline, and you can see Sam is talking to Winters' ears, and Winters has nothing to do with it. Anything to do with it. So now you have bickering now with the offensive line who's supposed to be protecting your quarterback. Right or wrong, okay, you have to talk this out. You got to get this fixed. This is on national TV. The same people that are watching this game heard Sam say he saw ghosts. Now you see this lineman and him arguing, okay? Winters, you're supposed to be a pro. Come on. Step up, Sam, step up. You're not excused anymore. You're still a rookie, but you're not excused. Okay? Adam Gase is asked, what happened? I don't know. I didn't really try to find out at that time. You're down 2 scores in the fourth quarter. Your quarterback and his right guard are arguing. You don't ask what's going on? I don't have any idea what's going on here. Adam Gase lost his locker room, lost his team, in my opinion. Adam Gase lost his job in Miami. This team has nothing to play for except the development of their quarterback and to try to muster up some wins. So you go down to Miami, okay, playing a team that hasn't won, who is the team that fired your coach. You're going to kick ass. They didn't show up. Your defense didn't show up, your offense didn't show up. They didn't play for you. Okay? There were chants to fire Adam Gase from the fans in the stadium, Jet fans. Okay? And there was, in the press conference, they asked Adam if he was embarrassed. And he goes, I don't get embarrassed by this. This is the NFL. No, you should be embarrassed. This is your 3rd loss in a row, your 7th loss in the season, okay? And you should be embarrassed. And Darryl Roberts, loyal Jet fans, bandwagon Jet fans, fake-ass Jet fans, as you called it, rock what you now. Listen, one Jet fan to another, I don't call out who's who, what's what. You guys get paid to play this game. You guys get paid to play. Okay, this is your job. Okay? We pay to see you. Whether it's tickets, whether it's going away to games, whether it's going to the bar and having lunch, watching it on the screen, whether it's paying for NFL Sunday Ticket, Red Zone, Fios, we pay to see you play. Okay? We buy the merchandise for the teams that we love. Okay? We decorate for the teams that we love. Our cars. All right? So don't call out fake ass. We are frustrated. 51 years. Frustrated. That's what it is. Okay? Instead of calling them out, tell them it's going to be better. Tell them you're going to get better. Don't call them out. Rock what you never. You're not going to be on this team. Give me a break. Okay? Jamal Adams. You're not ready to talk to Joe Douglas or Adam Gase. I want to ask everybody else in the world that works for a company, if your boss calls you, you're going to say, I'm not ready to talk to you? Are you kidding me? You spoke to the owner. How many people can speak to the owner of the company they work for? There are very few. Okay, I spoke to the owner. Yeah, the owner, spoke to you to put out a fire. Want to see what's going on. You need to speak to your other bosses. Your direct boss, which is on the field, okay, and your other boss, who has the decision-making to keep you on this team or not. You keep pissing these people off, and they don't get a good trade for you. You may be traded to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers down in Florida. Okay? You may be traded to the Cleveland Browns. Okay? They may trade you to no man's land. And no man's land is where you are right now with us. Okay? Do not call out the fans. Okay? Unless they physically or verbally abuse you, which is terribly wrong, do not call out the fans. Because the fans have put up with a lot. Okay? The fans have put up with a lot. And let's start with this year with you couldn't find a kicker with this team. You didn't have a regular backup for Sam. You didn't get a backup for the backup when Sam was out and you knew Trevor Siemian was going in against the Patriots. You didn't have a backup for him. You had a guy who never took a snap in a game before. Okay? You had Avery Williams on the field the second preseason game in the 3rd quarter against backup, and he blew out something in his knee. And he's done for the season, had surgery. Okay? C.J. Mosley has not recovered from trying to knock down a pass in the end zone on game 1. Okay? You had mono, you had, what else? Quinn's foot. You had injuries that I don't know if training or conditioning could help, but you had obstacles that other teams have tried to have gone through also and have overcome it. So don't call out the fans. Okay? There are fans who follow this team 365, 24/7. Okay? There are fans that follow this team casually. They're not fake-ass fans. This is not as intense as others. Now, I have my best friend in the world, George. Best friend in the world. We've been following this team together since we were kids. We know each other 40 years. We've gone to games together. We've gone to away games together. He helps me with the website. www.nyjetstories.com. We discuss this team every day. We're in a group chat with 2 other family members of ours, and we discuss this team every day. Okay? Yesterday, he was like, I'm waving a white flag. I'm done. I can't put up with the stress anymore. You know, almost like the people around the team don't put up the stress. Why should the fans? You know, I'm walking away. I'm going to watch Red Zone for the rest of the year. I can't, you know. And listen, you could say, well, let him go. I've been there with him. I have seen him when this team was doing well. I've seen him when this team was doing bad. We go to draft parties together. You know, we follow the off season. We've gone to training camps. We've gone to, you know, like I said, games, away games, watch games together on TV, tweet and text during games when we're not together. He's just had it. And I told him, don't wave the flag, just take a vacation. You'll be back. And the reason why I say you'll be back, and he'll be back, and fans will be back, is right now we're at our lowest. And yes, the outlook right now is not bright. My thing is, the first thing we have to do is change personnel and coaching, and then see what we do with picks and players and free agents and the development of Sam Darnold. But talk to a Red Sox fan in 2004. Talk to a Chicago Cubs fan, what was it, 2017 or 2006? I forgot what it was. Talk to a Ranger fan in 1994. I was there. You know, it was 54 years of not winning a championship. The chant from the Islanders of 1940, the chant from the Penguins of 1940. It was, you know, it was Potvin breaking somebody's ankle. It was somebody slipping on the ice, not being able to, outside their house, not being able to play the playoffs. It was Adam Graves getting suspended in the playoffs for hitting Mario Lemieux with a stick. It was everything. You know, and then you get to 94, and it was magical. You had a coach that came in, and the first day the coach showed them the parade route and the parade that they would take. He showed them the 86 Met parade, the 69 Met parade. Okay? And it was magical. They flew through the regular season. They got to the final, the semifinals, and went 7 games, double overtime to win. Okay? Which you wanted to just shoot yourself. Bad choice of words. You wanted to just, you know, pull your hair out. They went to 7 games against the team that they were much inferior to them, and they did it. It was ecstasy. Okay? The 86 Mets. You know, you're down to 2 strikes in Game 6. Everybody forgets that. They forget about, you know, the thing through Buckner's legs. That's everybody that thinks about. But before I got through Buckner's legs, you're down to the last strike twice. And he's won at 86. You know, just look at those things. And Jet fans, if you're on the ledge, come in. Listen, we're not winning the Super Bowl this year. But you can't give up on this team. Be pissed. Be infuriated. You can't give up on this team. It's going to be a long week. We have the Giants next week. I'll do a recap, not a recap, but a preview on Friday. I'll do my Jet bonus coverage on Wednesday. We'll talk about the Jet Giants. They're not really a rivalry. I mean, yes, we share the stadium. We used to rent the old stadium from them. Yes, they have 3 Super Bowl championships and 4 Super Bowl appearances. Yes, they beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl. Yes, they beat us in 2011 with Cruz. Yes, they are the better team. Thus, you know, in history, to me, they are the Yankees of the NFL. But you know, we'll get into that. Check us out, www.nyjetstories.com. Check us out on Facebook, NY Stories is our Facebook page. Check us out on Twitter, @NYJetStories is our handle. And also, check out these videos on YouTube. Alex Posielli, NY Jet Stories, is the YouTube channel. Let's Let's discuss. Send me comments. Send me videos. You know, you want to laugh. You know what I did? Tuesday night, I come home from a job. For those who don't know, I'm a DJ as well, and I DJed for the New York Mets and from Joe Namath and whatnot. And I come home from a job on Tuesday, and I see Jet Shop, 20% off jerseys. And usually, jerseys are never on sale. And I haven't got my daughters anything. Oh, actually, they got one shirt each. They have a Le'Veon Bell T-shirt with the new Jet logo on, but nothing with the new Jet logo except for the hats that we have. So what I do? 2 custom jerseys. This is coming off a game that we gave up, 3 picks, and we lost to Jacksonville. I did this Tuesday, $250. Okay, because we love this team, and we know this is not the end. I hope this is the beginning of something special, but the suffering has to end. So to my buddy George and all of you who want to jump ship, take a vacation. Just like being burnt out at work, take a vacation. Because when we win, how sweet it will be. When we win, how sweet it will be. Have a great day, guys. If there's any updates on the coaching decisions or any personnel changes, I'll let you know. There was rumors last night that Gates was told if he lost, he'd be fired today. I'm sure he's already. I don't know if he meets with the media early or late on Mondays, but I haven't heard anything. But listen, Christopher Johnson, we just want it right. Woody Johnson, we just want it right. Coach Gates, we just want it right. If it's you, let's do it. We're all in on this. Okay? PSL, season tickets, parking passes, away games, home games, just to say fake-ass fans and not fake-ass fans. How many Jet fans made the trip down to Miami yesterday? That's what I'm going to tell you. Have a great day, guys. See you soon. And